What is going on, everyone? Welcome into Big Time Football Talk. So I want to start with this. So the Redskins have made a decision to release Dwayne Haskins. This is too bad. Haskins, a former first-round pick to the Washington football team, out of Ohio State in the 2019 NFL Draft. And Haskins, to many, was the best quarterback in that draft class. And most people expected big things from Haskins and the Washington football team, especially this year drafting Chase Young, and you had a defense to go with it. The incident dating back to, a few weeks ago, he was in a strip club, had no mask on, which was breaking the NFL protocol. Obviously, we're in a global pandemic, and that's just not something you want to do. It shows immaturity. He's been immature. Last year, I saw some good things. I saw him getting on his offensive lineman and trying to help them win, trying to show some leadership. But this year, it's just he's been immature, and to look at this, I want to break down some reasons why this is occurring. Number one, when you go into a franchise that, frankly is not a good franchise, you have to be an exceptional level of talent, and that's just, Haskins, I don't think he's that guy. I don't think he's an exceptional talent. I think he's a guy like Baker Mayfield. He can win with good pieces around him. But, that's one thing right there. He couldn't overcome necessarily he had a bad offensive line that's contributed to it. And another thing that comes to mind, Vince Young and Johnny Manziel comes to mind. Because when you look at Dwayne Haskins, he's a guy that talent can, get you so far. There's a lot of guys, and not just Vince Young, Johnny Manziel, they have success in high school because talent gets them talent-wise, they're just so much better even without the work ethic. And then even in college, they can still be successful without the work ethic. NFL really exposes that. Because the NFL, everyone has talent. If you don't have the work ethic, you'll be exposed. That's really shown with Haskins' immaturity this year that, his talent is just not going to win out in the NFL. You saw with Vince Young, the immaturity, Johnny Manziel, the immaturity. Their talent really was just so exceptional. It got them over the hump in college, and they got away with it, but the NFL, it just wasn't good enough. And that's really what you saw there. And I think Washington knows that, Alex Smith playing well. They know that Dwayne Haskins, if he can't have success now after Alex Smith showed that he played well, then you might as well just choose to, move on and, cut your losses with Haskins. But it's really too bad because I hate to see talent wasted. And, even if he was, had showed him a level of maturity and a work ethic, I don't really know how good Haskins could be, but he's definitely wasting a lot of talent. That's something, I hate to see, but it's it really is too bad. It shows credit to the Washington football team. It shows that them and Ron Rivera are just not going to put up a lot of stuff, and I think they know that this is a team that is close to getting ready to be a playoff team. You saw their defense has played a lot better this year, and you saw with Alex Smith, especially that Cowboys game sticks out to me because they really ran the ball well and played really good defense. And, not only that game, the Philadelphia game early on, I know that was without Alex Smith, but point being is, the defense has had a lot of sacks at times and played so well this year. So, it's just too bad with Dwayne Haskins. High hopes for this guy. I don't know if he'll get another shot. Likely will probably be a backup, but this is kind of one of those things where he had an opportunity to make a statement, go out and be that franchise quarterback for Washington, and if they had that in place, they could just keep building the defense, helping other position groups like the offensive line, and because that's the thing. Like I say, you solve the quarterback position, you solve. That's just one thing you don't have to worry about. Then you can just keep building around, and there's so many options you can do with the draft and free agency. But yeah, that's Vince Young and Johnny Manziel just come to mind because that's really like a point I thought of. Just talent can only take you so well. You have to have the work ethic in the NFL. You have to put in the work. And, so Washington chooses to move on from Dwayne Haskins. I hope he can get these maturity issues figured out. But that's what I wanted to touch on that and, some of the reasons why it's not going to work. But thanks for tuning in to this clip of Big Time Football Talk. Make sure to stay tuned for more episodes from the show. Till next time, peace.